Imagine being streamed over 2 billion times worldwide. Your face on magazine covers from Vogue to Glamour. Now rewind the tape. You're 17 years old, alone, standing in Los Angeles with no friends, no school, no safety net. Just 2 agents and a piano education your grandmother gave you. This isn't just a success story, it's a migration story. And it begins with a girl who didn't fit and decided to make that her advantage. Today, we're diving into the life of Ursula Sofia Reyes Pinheiro. Sofia Reyes. Her journey shows something most people miss about innovation. It doesn't just come from talent. It comes from movement, from leaving home, from crossing borders, culturally, emotionally, and literally. We'll explore 3 moments that defined her path. A rejection that almost ended everything, a risky move that changed her life, and the breakthrough that reshaped Latin pop. Sofia was born in Monterrey, Mexico, in 1995. Music wasn't just background noise, it was family language. At 6, her grandmother sat her at a piano. By 11, she was singing. By 13, she had recorded 12 tracks and formed a duo with her best friend. Most kids her age were worried about homework. Sofia was already chasing a career. Then came the rejection. A record label listened to her demo and said 2 things. You're too young, and you don't know who you are yet. For a 13-year-old, that hits hard. Sofia cried, but she didn't quit. She pivoted into acting, into musical theater, into professional studios. What looked like a setback became her first lesson in reinvention. Sometimes the industry closes a door, not because you're wrong, but because you're early. By her mid-teens, Sofia realized something uncomfortable. She was growing, but the space around her wasn't. To reach the global stage, she imagined, she would need more than talent. She would need geography, and that meant leaving home. At 17, Sofia made a decision that terrifies most adults. She moved alone to Los Angeles as an independent artist. No classmates, no childhood friends, just 2 agents and a dream. The American dream didn't feel glamorous. It felt lonely. She worried about her accent, about fitting in, about being the outsider in every room. This is the part of migration we rarely talk about. Not the arrival, but the isolation. The quiet nights when you wonder if you made a mistake. But there was another invisible battle happening behind the scenes. Immigration status. For Sofia, being able to live and work legally in the U.S. wasn't paperwork. It was oxygen. It meant she could stop surviving and start building. It took years to truly feel at home. But that stability changed everything. It gave her permission to focus on the craft instead of the fear. And that's where innovation often begins, when survival turns into strategy. In her place, would you have stayed or just walked away? Share your thoughts below. Then came the move that rewired her future. Sofia started posting covers on YouTube, but not like everyone else. She mixed worlds, One Direction in English, Latin classics in Spanish, bilingual before bilingual was trendy. Most labels didn't know what to do with that, but one person did, Prince Royce. He saw what others missed, not confusion, but connection. He signed her to De Leon Records with Warner Music Latina. Suddenly, the outsider had a platform. Sofia realized something powerful. Her accent wasn't a weakness. It was her signature. Her bicultural identity wasn't a risk. It was the future. She leaned in, English and Spanish, pop and Latin, vulnerability and confidence. Songs like R.I.P. weren't just hits. They were manifestos. About letting go of fear, about killing the monsters of self-doubt. Music became how she processed being new, different, and brave all at once. Then the charts caught up. Muévelo, stayed in Billboard's top 20 for 5 months. And in 2016, Solo Yo hit #1 on the Latin pop chart. First woman in 5 years to do it. She broke a streak held by Jennifer Lopez. That wasn't luck. That was the result of fusion, cultures colliding in the best way possible. Soon came 1, 2, 3 with Jason Derulo. 9 times platinum. Billions of streams. The girl who once felt invisible was now impossible to ignore. Here's the part that often gets skipped. This level of collaboration only happened because Sofia had a base in the United States, a place where Brazilian, British, and American artists could meet in one studio. Immigration didn't just change her address, it changed her access. It gave her what she calls power over herself, the peace of knowing she could build without borders holding her back. Today, Sofia's influence reaches far beyond pop charts. She's a fashion leader, a creative director, a voice at global peace summits. From a piano in Monterrey to stages around the world, she's become the kind of leader migration stories are made of. Not just successful, but significant. Not just famous, but impactful. Her albums, Mil Amores and Mal de Amores, explore resilience, because resilience is her biography. The lonely 17-year-old in LA didn't disappear. She evolved. And in doing so, Sofia shows us a modern version of the American dream. Not gold streets, but open doors. Not perfection, but possibility. Sofia's story reminds us of something powerful. The things that make you feel like an outsider. Your accent, your background, your journey are often the very things that make you indispensable. She turned difference into direction. And maybe that's the real lesson here. If you're feeling out of place today, remember Sofia, standing alone in LA with nothing but courage and a piano. Your perspective might be exactly what the world needs next. The story you've just seen is a powerful answer to the question, what drives someone to leave everything behind and reshape the world with their vision? This series, proudly presented by the law offices of Chris M. Ingram, celebrates the courage, innovation, and determination of immigrants who transform history. Subscribe and join us as we continue to honor the enduring impact of immigrant ambition.